Bowl champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa and Nick Bosa. Chase Young, so many great defensive linemen, and this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up more down. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Change of direction. They stop him, but this offense is spreading now at the +43.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Peoples. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Nice grab. It's Smith. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up at the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And this one is caught. They get it back, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Wide open downfield. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Dropping back, it's Moore. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Stewart.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Ducks. They connect for 6. But they were backed up to start the drive. Make some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stuck short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Swarm with a pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back in motion now. Defense is coming after him. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. That's a big hit at the end, but they can get a fresh set of downs.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back, and how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the first down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The pocket breaking down. That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Attempt for this offense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. It's a blitz look here from the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
He finds some space. Tackle up near midfield in the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll try the option play here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. Way too much speed in that play. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to beat the sticks.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Peoples. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Gives it to the back. Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Tackling at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Tackled there by the defense.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. Going for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A screen to the wide receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. He'll throw it now. That's reeled in. It's Green. Stuck right there at the line. No gain. Offense. Sit back with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. That pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Takes off in a bootleg. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. But he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ballgame.
Catch made on the out route. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive on the 18. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it. Over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Tate. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He lets it go on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Ncaa. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Moore. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure is coming. Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the fourth sack already in his football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
The returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. 14. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Gets rid of it on the move. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down comes up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. Ducks will send their punt team out of the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Wants to throw it. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. They never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
And they heave it deep downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. A huge defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
Ohio State, 14.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Motion now from the tight end. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Peoples. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
To the air, it's Ncaa. Looking for a deep completion. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Incomplete for a third straight play.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Tries to get it to the running back, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Ohio State Buckeyes take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. That incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 26. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover. on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here comes a handoff. Breaking tackles. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the play